AITA for evicting a family because of gardening? I, 37 am a landlord and a single father. I have 3 houses I rent out. Every 3 months I do 4 to 5 hours per house in the garden as gardener costs are expensive. I was doing gardening in a tenant's house garden while she was inside. Her kid was watching as I pulled the weeds. This kid loved the ivy vines that grew, so when I was pulling them he started screaming at me. He was around for I think. It annoyed me, but I continues working. When he saw screaming wasn't working he started standing in the way of me, so I couldn't work. I got annoyed then because I had to make it back in time to collect my daughter, 3F, off my sister. My sister is a Som and has 2 younger kids, so she doesn't mind taking my daughter for a few hours between 3 days. I didn't want to take advantage of that. The boy started crying and screaming for his mother, and his mother ran out and ended up giving out to me for picking the ivy. She asked why could I just pick it when they move house, in a year, and I told her it would spread too much and would be much more difficult. I told her it's in her lease to let me do the garden, I put it in there just in case, and that if she doesn't move her kid and let me it's against the lease. She kept screaming and eventually I got a headache and went home. I ended up sending an eviction notice in the mail and in the email. She was upset and said they were leaving in a year, so no need, but I went through with it. I gave them 2 months to leave and she is begging me to let them stay the rest of the year. Even her husband is. They leave in a month and I have new tenants lined up. AITA for evicting the family over gardening?